In this video, we will explain how to place pontics or eruption domes for missing or partially erupted teeth. A pontic is a fake tooth that can be built into the aligner plastic to give the patient a more aesthetic appearance during aligner treatment. The software will only allow the placement of a pontic if it recognizes that there is a missing tooth. You can verify the numbering is correct by clicking on the adjacent teeth and seeing the label in the box to the left of the model. If the tooth labeling was done incorrectly during the initial steps of creating the models, you are able to correct the numbering by clicking on the Tooth Corrections box in the top left corner, and then by clicking on the Change Label icon. Please note that if a treatment plan was already created, changing the labels will reset the tooth movements and revert the teeth back to the initial positions. Once you have at least one stage created, click on the Pontic dome icon on the right. You will see red boxes where any missing teeth are detected. Hover over the box and select which pontic option you would like. The contralateral option will add a mirrored copy of the same tooth on the other side of the arch. The library option will provide a standard template tooth to fill that space. Choose which option works best for you, and then click on the Pontic Dome option again on the right. You will need to make sure the size of the pontic is appropriate for the size of the space you are trying to fill. Click on the orange pontic to pull up a widget that can be used to reposition or resize it. The yellow arrows can be used to reposition it, and by clicking and dragging the lines of the black box, you are able to change the dimensions of the pontic. The pontic will move with the treatment plan and adjust according to the size of the space. Please make sure to adjust the size of the pontic in the final stage, as well as in the first stage, to make sure the position is appropriate throughout all of the stages. If there are keyframes in the staging bar, the pontic position may have to be adjusted on the keyframe stages as well. In order to place an eruption dome, the tooth will first need to be marked as erupting. To do so, click on the tooth and then click on the checkbox for erupting to mark it as such. Similarly to pontics, click on the Pontic Dome button on the right. Then hover over the red square to see your eruption dome options. The Flexi Eruption Dome will provide a dome or cover similar to the shape of the tooth that is selected. A cylinder dome allows for more of a broad cylinder shape to allow for extra surface area coverage. Once you select the option that works best for you, click on the Pontic Dome button on the right to return to the main screen. From here, you can click the blue eruption dome to resize it similarly to how the pontics are resized. The eruption domes are transparent to give visibility to the erupting tooth underneath. If any part of the underlying tooth is exposed past the eruption dome, it will display in yellow. Resize the dome to fully enclose the tooth below. You can click on the static dome icon to maintain the size and position of the dome, or you can check the size and position of the dome in the first and last stages to make sure the position is correct throughout treatment. The eruption domes provide a great way to allow continued eruption of the teeth while the aligners are working on aligning the rest of the arch.